Yeah, me too.
And we're live. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another Sunday. It's time for another Suck My Controller Live. Or if you're listening to us later, whatever day it may be. I'm Ryan McBride, and I'm joined, as always, by Captain Camper.
Torres! Oh, hello, everybody. How's it going?
All right. And also Johnny Hurricane's here. What's up, buddy?
Hello. Hey. It's shitty outside.
It is nasty outside, and you got it worse than I do, so.
I'm sure it's coming for you, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys don't know nothing, man. It's some big puddles over here, and they're evacuating an entire town.
Some big
Yeah,
puddles.
no,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the river starts to flood a bit. They're like, yeah, the whole southeast of England's going to go underwater.
Yeah, we
It's
got
so dramatic with the weather over here. It's unreal.
Do you guys even have like snowplows over there? Or are they just like, fuck it, we'll ride the storm out. Just close everything down.
The council probably owns one or two.
Council? Oh, all right.
This is like.
Yeah, people don't have their own.
Lord of the
There isn't-
Rings over there, the council.
There isn't snow plowing business. Well, they're
Do we
like
send
the
out the-
authorities in the area, you know. Who looks after who looks after a state over there? Who are the politicians that look after the state?
Nobody. That's why we have so many problems. No,
Oh, yeah, they will.
no. There's like the city has a specific.
City council, actually.
Yeah.
It's that fucking dating, is it? Jesus.
But we always start off with what we've been doing. So Smith, what you been doing this week, buddy? What's happening? What's going on?
What week are we in? What have I done this week? I've done a lot of work this week prepping for the.
Something.
Yeah, we still can't. When are we going to talk about that?
We're gonna talk about it when we're ready to launch it.
Okay, then.
Or
That was a
when-
slight clue there, really, though, wasn't it?
When we're at least close to ready to launch it. I mean, it's kind of a clue, but you don't know what's going on.
Yes, but no, yeah, doing a lot of that. What else? I haven't really done anything outside of gaming and work this week, and obviously work's not the most exciting conversational topic.
Not for that. For us,
But I think that's probably all I've done. So I've got a really bad cough this week, so I'm going to try not to keep splurting over the mic. No promises.
All right. Well, what'd you do this week, Johnny? Anything fun? I know you got your Life in Color ticket in the mail, apparently.
yes, I did. It came Saturday, apparently. I also got my new Kindle, which actually isn't mine. I got it for my dad for Christmas. That came, and I got really drunk yesterday, but
That's good.
That was a birthday party thing, so.
Nice.
It's a
Yeah.
thing you read books on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a little tablet thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feel to those things. Mind you, I can't read, so.
Is that what it is?
That's
But I can. I just don't.
Is that one of the new Kindles? The like.
It's okay. Well, here's the thing. My grandma got an iPad, right?
Right.
And my God, she cannot figure out a way around that thing. So I didn't want to get my dad like a super Kindle where he could go online, do all that stupid stuff. All he wants to do is read books, and so I got him the basic read the books. Gotta like
Yeah.
Kindle because I just don't. Because the thing is, I'm the one always fixing the iPad problems.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, if I charge my family for tech support by the hour, I could retire.
right?
No
It is
lie, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Because like we're used to it. Like we grew up with computers, so we can understand the concept of things pretty quickly, especially
Right.
technology. But they just nope.
Didn't do any Cyber Monday shopping, Smith?
What's Cyber Monday?
Oh my
That's
God! They don't even have that over there.
Is that after Black Friday?
Yeah.
God, you guys have fucking sales excuses for everything.
Oh, dude, that whole week is like different things.
We had a
Our
great
Black
week.
Friday started on Thursday.
Yeah.
It's like pretty soon Thanksgiving is just going to be shopping day.
Yeah, that's what they're
Not
trying to
really a
do.
holiday.
Well, they actually started some Black Friday shit over here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Asda, one of the Walmart branches of thing.
Yeah.
They'd done a Black Friday sale and a couple of others, but they weren't really American style Black Friday. It was like, 99 pence off.
Oh my god.
Like 99 cents off something?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
shit stuff,
Oh, that sucks.
But it wasn't quite Yankee style on the deals, but it's
Yeah,
a
no,
start, I
they're
suppose.
pretty good over here.
Yeah, it's like 75% off and stuff.
Yeah. All day, people, which means all day. You don't got to be there at fucking midnight. What if they run out? Guess what? No
Yeah,
one ran anything.
One of my buddies wanted to get a new TV from Best Buy, and he walked in at like 6 o'clock in the morning before he had to go to work, even though they had been open since Thursday. Oh. But he went 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday, picked up the TV just fine, no lines, like
right. All right, good to go.
Didn't deal with all the bullshit. Didn't have people stomping all over him and stuff.
Nope. Yeah, didn't get trampled to death just trying to get a TV. Oh man, shit's a mess.
Yeah.
I didn't have to work it, so I shouldn't really complain.
Well, that's good because
yeah,
that would be a terrible mess.
Yeah, well, I worked it the last 2 years.
But you know, we're here for video games, so I've been playing a lot of video games. Smith's been playing at least a lot of one video game.
Yeah,
I've been playing a lot of one myself.
Yeah, some World of Warcraft.
Yep.
Don't even bring that shit up.
Why?
Dude, it's crap.
But how do you know? I mean, there's been new stuff.
Fucking drivel.
They put new stuff on it.
No, an MMO game. An MMO game is an MMO game, right? When you've played the first 15 to 20 levels, you know what the combat is. You know what the core features all are. And in World of Warcraft, they're all shit. The combat is crap. The classes are unimaginative. The races are retarded. The whole lore in the game world is just bundled together in a whole rock of shit.
Where else in any MMO do you find a Death Knight? I'd just like to know.
Well, yeah. Where else in an MMO do you find a champion or a lore master?
They don't have champions or lore masters.
No, it's very Lotro reference, you know.
Sure.
Well, there's only so many. What are they supposed to do? You can only do so many things, you know, with swords and
fucking paladin.
They've got a paladin.
Every fucker's got a paladin.
Well,
shit. Paladins are OP.
Everyone loves paladins.
And shamans.
And shamans.
Put some totems down. I'm you know. There's no. I can't think of any other MMO that they did that. And then there's warlocks and mages and all that good stuff. And panda monks.
Panda monks. Yeah, I haven't played since they added the panda monks.
I only got it because it was like $10 for the expansion on Black Friday. That's the Black Friday deal I got. And I was like, okay, why not?
I got the one Black Friday thing I did get is I got every Tomb Raider game for $13 on Steam.
Yep, that's a good deal.
Including the new one.
Oh, well, you complain about that, can you?
No, yeah. I mean, that was a fun game, so I'm looking forward to. I played it on Xbox 360, so now I'll actually get to play it, and you know, it'll look a little bit nicer. But yeah, video games.
Video games.
Yeah.
What do you have anything new to touch on, Smith, with the PS4? I mean, you've really only had it for a little bit before the last podcast.
Yeah, no, I've played Need for Speed quite heavily, Killzone, FIFA 14, Assassin's Creed, and some Resogun. You know, I've probably put at least 5 to 10 hours into each of those, with the exception of Resogun.
Because it's awesome?
No, just because I couldn't play that kind of game for that length of time, although it is quite fun.
Yeah.
I didn't quite get the whole thing with the humans. I was like throwing around the map. I weren't really sure what exactly was going on. They just kept dying.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like they're trying to get abducted, or they're getting abducted by the enemy, I guess, and you just got to save them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They kept getting abducted, and my game couldn't.
Yeah, it's like I stood by all their boxes, and it's like they're still getting abducted from somewhere else. I can't be in two places at once.
They don't drop out of the box you're close by. It's like, oh, fuck.
No, it's just I fucking done my head in. But yeah, it's actually quite good. It is a nice take on the old traditional side-scrolling shooter. You know, the first boss fight, and that's quite a.
I thought you were gonna shit all over this game. You were telling me about how you weren't even gonna play it for a while.
No, honestly, I can't stand side-scrolling. Okay, I used to have a Spectrum as a kid, and I spent far too much time getting frustrated at those stupid types of games. But yeah, no, I cracked it up while I was waiting for Need for Speed to install, and yeah, no, I had some good fun. I wouldn't say it's a bad game. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
You know, I just like the fact that everything you shoot ever explodes into a billion little pieces, and they all go shiny and stuff all over the place. It's great. Then you get that special death beam of everything that just blows everything. The whole screen goes crazy.
Very cool.
It's nice to have the control pad talk to me too.
Yeah.
None of the other games fucking use that.
or the touchpad.
Oh, does Resogun use that?
No.
I think Killzone, and what else was I playing? Something else was using it. I don't remember. Might have been one of the free-to-play things, though.
Yeah, I think Assassin's Creed, it's the difference between the pause menu with the options button or the map with the touchpad. So, yeah, thanks for that. It's basically like a big select button, and that's great.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well,
What about you, Ryan? What did you play?
I played stuff.
Mario.
I played all kinds of stuff. Yeah, dude, I played a ton of Mario. Played a ton of Cat Mario. I got through all of the normal basic levels, and I'm working on the special levels right now. That game is really good.
I'm glad.
There's a lot. It's a lot better than like the new Super Mario Brother, the new Super Mario Brother games. They introduce a lot of ideas, and they're not afraid to like use one really good idea and then just never come back to it again. So they're not, just because they made up a mechanic or just because they made a level that looks really nice doesn't mean you're going to see seven of that same look again in the whole game, which I think is really good. It made things fresh and kept things interesting as you moved on.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you know, especially the new Super Mario Brothers games. When you were in the desert, you were playing a desert level, and it looked like a desert level. And that's what you got for 7 or 8 levels. And if anybody does watch the video of this later, like, I'm in the desert level now, but there still is a lot of different, you know, backdrops to the game. There's a lot of different looks, and you're doing a lot of different things. And the power-ups are good. Cat Mario's fun, plays nice. I think he looks fucking adorable too. So,
See, as a man, I just can't use that word adorable.
It just looks fucking
Just
adorable.
doesn't come out right to me.
Yeah, I got difficulty with cute. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I can't do it. Even though it is so cute. Yeah, no.
Well, I didn't say cute though.
I don't have a problem
Even
with
if you
adorable.
say fucking adorable, it's still
That's
still
what you-
not manly
That's what I
enough.
use to describe babies. You can't call them cute because then you're kind of a creeper.
You can't call them ugly because then their mom gets all mad.
Yeah. You gotta choose your words real careful when it's working with babies.
Oh, he looks
I
like.
look like Winston Churchill. I really do. Or Buddha.
Buddha.
Yeah. You get them sort of
Little fat ones.
short, chubby ones with a big grin. It's like, yeah, you're definitely a baby Buddha. They don't. The parents don't like that though. They get quite offended.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've also been playing. I finished the Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds.
Nice.
That game. Have you finished it yet?
No.
Okay, that game's really good.
Yeah.
I probably played 2 days straight, so like 12, 15 hours, something like that, to finish it off. It's just nice to see a Zelda game that doesn't hold your hand for 3 hours at the start of the game. You know, it's not a Link. It's not like Skyward Sword or whatever. What was the wolf one?
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess, yeah, where they don't give you like 20 million fucking tutorials at the beginning. They just, here's the world, here's a sword, fucking go.
Yep.
And I think that was really good. The item system is interesting. It makes it so you rent items for different dungeons, and eventually you can buy them later.
They're expensive.
They are expensive, but if you are doing any exploring or anything like that, they are throwing money at you. Like, you're getting 100 rupees at a time very easily. But the dungeon bosses, most of them are really good. But with renting the items, it lets you kind of, some of the dungeons are gated by time, but pretty much you can go to any dungeon you want from the start. And
Yeah, you can.
And, like, I know I did my dungeon order way different than a lot of other people. So, I mean, I think that's good because it allows for different paths for different people to tell their own kind of story while they're playing that game. But the story itself is okay. I mean, it's a Zelda game.
Right.
You're saving.
Same. Yeah, you're saving Hyrule.
Yeah. And,
Really?
Yeah.
Yep, believe it or not.
Even Ganondorf guy.
Kind of.
He's part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming at all.
But yeah, I don't know. The game's. I'm gonna go back through it on hero mode, which basically just makes the enemies harder and makes it so they hit harder, so it's a little bit harder for you to finish the game.
Yeah.
It's harder. Yeah.
So they hit harder, which makes it harder for you to. Yeah. Yeah.
It's harder.
So, hey, if you had to make a choice between Pokemon and Zelda, which one would you pick?
Oh
Gotta
man,
be Pokemon.
that's a hard choice.
Because someone asked me this for someone's Christmas gift.
For
and
someone-
I recommended Pokemon. I chose Pokemon.
Yeah, I think if you're just talking like gameplay time wise, it's definitely Pokemon because I've played like 80 hours of that game already, and I'm not even completely done with it. And Zelda took me about 15 hours. Yeah, I think probably Pokemon, but Zelda in its own way is a very good game.
Zelda is, yeah, but
yeah, if you had to pick between the two, and I know as a kid, like I wanted something that was going to last me a long time, especially if I don't have the money to go back and buy another game.
Yeah,
Pokemon's definitely the easier choice there.
Yep, you'll get a lot of playtime out of it. I mean, you get a lot of playtime out of Zelda too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't find everything. I didn't find all the heart pieces, but I did find all the Mai-Mais or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did do a lot of exploring, and that came out to like 15 hours. So I don't know. You probably get a little bit more out of it. If you really like the game and you're willing to do hero mode, then yeah, even more. But
yeah.
And the one last thing I do want to say about Zelda is that music is fantastic.
Always.
Yeah, I mean, I went through and listened to the whole soundtrack after I was done while I was starting to write the review because it was just really good.
Yep, I enjoyed it myself.
But does anybody else have anything else they've been playing that they want to talk about? We kind of cut you off, Smith.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because there was dead silence, and I didn't fucking.
Yeah,
you stopped talking, dude. Like,
it's off some feedback. Well, if I don't,
I thought by now you'd have
moan.
now you have this sorted out.
So you don't stop talking. We can't get a word in edgeways. Oh, you stop talking now. It's gone quiet. Motherfucker,
like
fuck you.
right there. All right, Smith. What else you been playing, buddy?
Well, as I said, I've been playing.
Friend, old pal, old
FIFA
chum.
14.
FIFA 14.
Yeah, I've had some.
I heard that game.
I
heard that game's
the best
terrible.
FIFA in years.
Oh, see, I heard it was the worst.
I don't care.
The absolute worst.
Again, told me, and they're always right.
Say that word. But no, it's fantastic in many ways. Again, it's EA, so that they can't actually release the perfect game. They do have to make things broken so that they can say next year they've been fixed and we've got these new ideas.
They have to do, and they do have to put in microtransactions.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Like,
I
don't know. What?
Hey, did you guys see the microtransaction thing for GT6? Gran Turismo 6?
No.
It was like $120 to buy one of the best cars. Like, you get all the tokens and shit.
I mean, Forza was up there with that stuff too.
Yeah, that's right. You brought that up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's definitely nasty. You know,
it's getting nasty. They're getting a little ridiculous with it.
Right. It's definitely a little dirty, and it's not good to see those type of things. At the same time, you can also get all of those cars by playing the game. You know, as long as they're not totally screwing over the people, I guess I don't care too much, but it's just starting to look really dirty every time you load up the screen. I mean, Forza, it's in like 2 different spots. It's like at the top, it's like speed up your leveling, and then at the bottom, it's like hit Y for XP bonus.
Jeez.
And
yeah. Man, see, it's like, I don't like. Let's say you buy the like super best fanciest car in the beginning. It's like, okay, now what? What's the sense in playing the game? You're gonna win all the low level races easily now,
right? Well, I mean, I don't know if it's even that either, because like you have to class the car for each race, so it can only be so good.
Right.
So I don't know what you would do, and so maybe that having that stuff there is just disingenuous. Period. Because why would you spend that money?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Microtransactions, the way of the future.
Yeah. Go ahead, Smith. What else you got?
What? I haven't spoken for anything but
well, you know that we were playing that. I'm just fucking with you, dude.
You've been playing Need for Speed. They got microtransactions in that one?
Not that I can recall. I can't say I've made a job to look, but
yeah, I don't remember seeing anything like that.
No, I don't remember seeing any. And that's quite a. It's a bit shallow. It's a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of fun with it, but I feel like I've done everything already.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's no career mode, so to say. Obviously, there is a story, which is as you put it, a cutscene with a generic cop voice in the background.
Generic cop voice. We're going in the garage, and here's a card.
That's exactly what it is. You get that every few minutes, but the objectives are mostly the same. You know, go here and catch this guy and beat this guy and all that shit. It's all very much similar. I haven't done much on the side of the street races because I'm a hardcore cop myself. You know, I'm on the B side, but there is like literally no police in the game.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been telling me. And like,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been watching live streams. And they're like, dude, there's nobody's playing as the cops.
I think I've probably seen a player cop maybe 4 times.
The whole time,
since I started.
Yeah,
which is a bit disheartening. But you know, the
Right.
AI does a good job. They're quite dangerous. You know, they've got no qualms about just bumming in and taking you off the road any means necessary. Me too, and I'm on their team.
yeah.
Literally, I've been sideswiped by so many police cars, it's unreal. And the best thing is when you get the helicopter to go over on top of you and drop a spike strip from the helicopter in front of your car. There's nothing I can do to dodge it. I've got flat tires in for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Which basically makes me fucking useless. Well, it is quite cool. They've got them self-inflating tires.
I'm gonna cut you off here for a second, but I'm gonna come back. I just wanted to say, people's drivatars are dicks in Forza. You people need to fucking
What the fuck?
You guys need to like drive better or something, because this is starting to get like fucking bullshit. People are just like smashing into me, like coming across the whole lane just to smack into me. I'm like, dude, you're a dick.
It's exactly how I drive.
Like now, as long as I take out Ryan.
Yep. And that is kind of fun because like some of them on there are like my friends on Xbox Live, and like I'll send them a message with a video clip and like, dude, you need to fucking straighten up. Like, look at this bullshit that you did to me. And so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Drivatars, stupidest name, but kind of good.
If at least they're there, I think that feature would go down nicely in Need for Speed because the AI is AI. You know, when you're chasing AI criminals, they don't make any effort to. All they do is drive fast. They don't try and bump you off the road. They don't try and cut you up if you're going in front of them. They just happily just sit there and let you bust them.
Right. Sorry, the section of Mario that I was playing was pretty bad. I was trying to get a specific star, so I like killed myself 3 times because I needed a cat suit. Okay, sorry. Moving on.
Right, so yeah, overall Need for Speed, great game, really good for a sort of couple of hours. Extreme fun, but then after that, yeah, because you just load into this online world and that's it. You're in that world. It's not overly big when compared to a lot of the stuff that's out at the minute. I think there's only like 8 players per instance too, which is quite shit.
Yeah,
I mean 8 people. So what is that? That's barely multiplayer. It's just not enough. So that's a bit disappointing. As I said before, no other modes, just unlocking new cars and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't seem to be any visual customization.
I mean,
dude, what
but
happened? That's what all the old school racers used to be about.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was whoever had the most spoiler choice. That was the best one.
Yeah, especially Need for Speed, dude. The old Need for Speed games were all about like,
was it Carbon or one of the early ones? And you massive amounts of customization, literally hundreds of thousands of different combos.
Yeah,
and now it's like, yeah, nothing.
What's the one with the open world and had a ton of customization? Do you remember? I don't remember.
Need for Speed or a different?
It was definitely Need for Speed, and it was for the GameCube.
No, there was one on GameCube. Man, I don't think it was Need for Speed though. And like the problem I had, no. Was it a game where, like, when your car got damaged, you had to pay to repair it?
I think so.
I can't remember the name of it, but I think I know which one you're talking about. That was a fun game.
Yeah, and like it had a sweet drift mode. That's what I remember.
Yeah. That was one of the first times they introduced drifting into a game that I could think of, and it was just like, oh my god, this is so fun.
It wasn't Burnout.
Burnout is sweet though. Burnout 2 especially was awesome. Need for Speed Most Wanted for the GameCube was the one I was thinking about.
Oh, that one's pretty good too.
I'm trying to think of this one with this because the drifting mode just brought back something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's fuck knows. Anyway, what else have I played? I played some Killzone.
Yeah, what do you think about Killzone?
It's shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's incredibly boring. The multiplayer is about as slow as you can get before I just fall asleep through boredom.
Yeah, that's kind
I didn't touch nothing. I just went straight on and done what I'd done with Call of Duty. Went straight into multiplayer and thought, fuck it, I don't need to do this till tomorrow. I don't need to practice. Went in there, destroyed everybody, came out the game with like a 3-to-1 kill to death ratio, and just even then I was still bored.
Oh, that's too bad.
It felt really shallow. Obviously, I've just played 1 or 2 matches. I've not done anything serious on it, so it's a very early opinion, and I will be obviously doing some more before I review it. It just felt very slow, very clunky. Didn't really like the controls. I don't know, just disappointing for a next gen game that's supposed to be good.
Yeah, no, I mean that is too bad.
It's quite shit. Obviously, there are some people out there saying it's good, but personally, I just think if you've played Ghost, for example, you're going to feel like you're playing something from 10, 15 years ago. It's so much slower. There's just yeah, and the maps are quite good. I will say the map designs I've seen so far.
Yeah, it looks good too.
Yeah.
Graphics wise, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I liked it for a different thing from Call of Duty, but yeah, it wasn't like, oh my god, I want to play this really bad. It wasn't like I was rushing home to play it or anything.
Right.
I mean, that was just today. Until today, I hadn't touched it at all, and that's a brand new game just sitting in the case.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Obviously, Need for Speed and FIFA and Assassin's Creed has taken up my time. I do have an Assassin's Creed review live on the website.
Oh.
So if you haven't picked it up and you were thinking of picking it up, you can check that out. Worth every fucking penny. Obviously, this is from someone that hasn't played the previous titles properly. I've probably put collectively 5 hours into the whole franchise before this one.
So how do you think about climbing up them buildings?
It's still irritating. I still think it's an overused mechanic.
You're an overused
but
mechanic.
At the same time, it's not as heavily featured as I was expecting it to be. Obviously, every town has it, but between those towns, you've got an hour and a half on the high seas, and I just love this little trading mini game thing where you go and capture boats and then send them off to do tasks for you and shit. There was no need to put that in there. They really didn't have to, but it works really well.
Right.
And the whole game has that touch all over. Just some little bits that didn't need to be done. I just want Ubisoft to come out and fuck Assassin's Creed. I want a Pirate Ninja franchise that's not Assassin's Creed.
So I have a bone to pick. Everybody remembers how I wrote an article. Well, us three remember that I wrote an article.
Yeah.
Everybody at the Gamers Heroes offices
Yeah, exactly.
remembers how I wrote an article.
On the moon because we're so rich.
Right. That'd be sweet, dude. Moonbase? That'd be fucking sick.
There we go. Yep.
Wrote an article about how Watch Dogs was going to be the next Assassin's Creed game, right?
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure that in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, they mention an agent going to Chicago.
There are some Easter eggs in, if that's the right word. There are some, yes, tying the two together.
So I just wanted to put it out there that I wasn't fucking crazy.
Well, I just want to put it out there that you weren't going to. You thought you were crazy till I said no. Actually, you might be right.
And then I wrote an article about it.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "No, you crazy."
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just Ubisoft. You know, their games are starting to kind of meld together.
I really like Ubisoft. They just do everything right.
Yeah.
I haven't even touched multiplayer Assassin's Creed. I'm assuming it's just deathmatch. If that's the case, I won't even bother.
There's a couple different modes.
I want Johnny on my boat.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll go fuck off and just kill loads of shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's all that game was missing, because there's so much content there and just
Like some co-op.
It's just wicked. They're just co-op. I mean, the Splinter Cell's a perfect example of the kind of things you can pull off with a partner in a stealth game.
Right.
You know, you throw the whole pirate hunting into it and the assassinations and all that shit. It'd be fucking great.
I don't know. I've always been terrible at the stealth in Assassin's Creed.
I like it because it's fast.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be that stealthy. They give you like pretty good leeway when you're following people too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like the combat's extremely easy. You know, you can parry everything. You can fight 50 people with swords and not die. You know, it's just not very difficult. But you can literally you can have 30 guys on this long row, and without even stopping for more than 2 or 3 seconds. You know, run into a bush, take them out, move on, run in, stab 2 of them in the back as you pass them by, up a wall, over a cliff, whatever.
Yeah, when it works well, it does string together really nicely.
And it's just a lot quicker than, say, Splinter Cell, for example, where you're sitting there analysing their pathing and all that.
That's because you're so fucking slow, dude. Yeah, I'm running all the way through there, and you're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, go! What are you waiting for?"
Like stealth games, it's like I don't want to get seen ever. I'm like a ninja.
Yeah, but if you go quick and you do it right, then nobody will see you.
Bite me.
Yeah, who's played through that whole game multiple times?
What, Splinter Cell?
This guy. Yeah.
Please.
I have, dude. I was trying to get like all the 3 different tiers.
Oh, the Panther and that way.
Yeah, the Panther, the Assault, and the Ghost. I want to go back to that game. That game was fun.
Yeah, I didn't give it enough time, if I'm totally honest. I think I probably could have given it some more time, especially in the multiplayer, but it wasn't what it once was.
Right.
That's a bit disappointing, but yes, I think that's pretty much everything I've played, other than what was that random one I put on the other day? I don't know what that was. I can't remember.
Hey, click that link and tell me if you played that game.
Yes, I have played that game. Or that box looks really familiar.
Yeah.
SRS.
Yes.
Street Racing Syndicate.
Yes,
Okay,
I have played that game.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the game where like you could get videos of like girls in like almost nothing when you were beating races? Like it was kind of an incentive thing. Oh, okay,
Yep, I'm pretty sure that was that one.
Yeah. Right. Oh gosh, Nintendo.
But what else? What else? Did you play anything else, Smith?
Play
anything in the
FIFA 14 in the Ultimate Teaming.
You didn't play any PC stuff?
Just some Smite, the regular stuff that I tend to play on
I've fallen
a regular
off
basis.
I just haven't been playing Smite lately, and every time I get back to it, 20 million different things have changed.
Yeah, they are going through. So they announced the release date, didn't they, a little while back?
Yeah.
It's like fucking May or something stupid.
May or March or something?
Be in beta for. For the love of God, it's done. Just fucking release it.
Right. No,
EA's just put out their Dawngate, I think it's called. That's their version of the their attempt at the MOBA genre. They just released that into the first stage of open beta.
Interesting.
That's probably going to be a shit game meant as a cash cow. It's EA. They're trying to cash in on the next big thing.
Right.
I wouldn't expect it, and it's extremely. It's a lot of people say that all MOBA games are rip-offs of League of Legends, but this takes it to a new level. It really does, because it's just like the animations, the champions, they all look so much the same. It's unreal.
Right.
But they do have a few unique features in it. You can change your summoner spells, as they're called in League of Legends. They're different in this, but you can change them throughout the match, so you can actually adapt to what your opponents have got rather than being stuck with it, which is nice, but not really a feature that.
Wait, you can change your skills?
Yeah, your summoner spells. So you know the actives in Smite.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of those. In League of Legends, you have to pick them before the game, and you can't change them.
Right.
In this game, you can change them in the middle of the match.
Okay, I mean that's interesting, but also makes things weird for balancing.
Yeah, it's difficult, but there's also more interesting. I think is one of the mechanics is the roles. And obviously, in every MOBA game, they've got roles: jungler, mid lane, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
The roles are not champion specific, so I can pick this one champion one game and make him a jungler on the role card I give him, and then next game give him a different role card and he becomes something else, like a mid lane champion. So that's a lot more. I guess
I'd have to see that in action to see if that even. I don't know.
It basically just gives you a passive. So, for example, if you put the jungle role on, you'll earn more money from killing stuff in the jungle. You'll be quicker in the jungle, and you'll do more damage in the jungle.
Okay.
So it's just like that, rather than the gods and abilities designed specifically for a purpose. So it's nice that you can utilize different gods for different purposes, which is obviously quite fun. But yeah, we'll have to see how it pans out. It's still closed beta. Dawngate, don't know when it's coming out. Don't think it's going to make much of a splash, but hey, you never know, right?
Yeah.
What else? What was that even talking about?
We were just talking about games that we were playing, and you said Smite, and then we got
shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I played some Arma 2.
Why?
Some Stanley
Arma 2 or Arma 3?
2. I haven't got 3, and I've wanted to play some Takistani Life and see how that was doing.
What's that?
It's a mod where you play as like either a terrorist or a policeman or a civilian. You go around working or arresting people or blowing stuff up.
Okay.
It's incredibly politically wrong. There's many things about the game you just wouldn't get past in your traditional AAA title, but it's good fun. There are some unique elements to it. It's just Arma 2. I don't get why that game is so popular. It's so fucking broken.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like they're doing all this stuff about realism and that. It's like, yeah, it's very realistic, but at the same time, it doesn't work.
Right.
So it's a bit disappointing when you're playing a game and it's just fucked. But yeah, other than that, nothing. So what about you guys? Anything else other than what we discussed?
It's been all Nintendo all time.
Fanboy. What about you, Johnny?
No, I don't think so.
I did play NBA 2K14, which was good, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's sports.
Yeah.
Fun times.
No one likes to listen about sports, unfortunately.
Yeah, Smith.
Well, fuck you. FIFA 14 is the best FIFA in years.
Okay. FIFA 14, best FIFA of years. Read all about it.
Extra.
You wanted to talk about something, and I guess it's not technically a video game, but you said something about not achievements, trophies.
Yes, I think the PS4 trophies are broken.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just doesn't do it. Like, I'm sitting in game, and it's like, you've got a trophy. I'm like, sweet, thanks. And then I go into the trophy menu, I don't have a trophy. It's not there. And I'm not confusing in-game achievements with the specific game to the PS. It's definitely a PS trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I got like, maybe, I don't know, 20 hours worth of gameplay on Assassin's Creed, and still had no trophies, according to my PlayStation profile. And it doesn't really bother me that much. It's just kind of weird.
Your PlayStation profile on the website, or?
No, on the console.
On the console? Did you try checking the website?
Why would I check the website?
I don't know, just to see if like it's not like a bug where it's just not loading or something on the PS4.
Well, it took about 20 minutes to fucking sync. I think there was an issue with that because usually it does it quite quick, but it's took a long time.
Yeah.
And it's been happening since then. So I don't know if it's an isolated thing or if other people have been having it. I just found it was a bit pissed off.
Yeah.
I also was really pissed off that you don't get a charge wire when you buy a control pad.
I told somebody that you don't get a charge wire when you buy a control pad, and they were giving me shit.
Yeah, the fuck, it's just ridiculous. The fuck? Why would you just like, no, I want a pad. Fuck, it's only wire. Probably cost them 30p to manufacture the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just paid £60 on a control pad. You can give me a bit of fucking rubber wire.
You know, while we're talking about like achievements and trophies, man, they need to fucking fix the fucking achievements on the Xbox One.
Are they broken?
They're not broken, but like when you get an achievement, right? It'll pop up just on the bottom of the screen like it did before with the Xbox 360, right? Boop, stupid achievement unlocked or whatever. And that says and then it says hold the button down to see it. Well, okay, so you hold the button down and they take you to this menu where it shows your pretty picture with your achievement or whatever. And that's cool and all, but as far as like usability, like if you want to go see like, hello Darkest Fawn, what's up? If you want to go see other achievements or something like that from that game, you got to go through like 4 different menus.
Oh, well, that's because, you know, the Xbox is not for gamers.
Shut up.
It's PlayStation's for the players, bruv. The hashtag says it.
Please.
Except that you can't look at your trophies.
Except you can't even
properly.
Except you can't find your trophies at all. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, it used to be so simple on the Xbox 360. Like you hit a button and you'd go into one menu and then it would show all your achievements. And I think whoever built the system or whatever wanted it to look as pretty as it could, which it does. It looks really nice. But as far as usability, it's just nowhere near as usable as it used to be before. And I would rather have a really easy functional system than something that looks pretty and takes a lot more button presses to get to what I actually want.
Yeah.
Because it is nice. It gives you like a percentage of like how far along you are in an achievement. So like if you have to get 50 of something or whatever, it'll show you like your process, and that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, achievements broken a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just came out and all that. I'm sure once I get all the complaints, they'll sort everything out.
Right, and hopefully.
And, hey, I don't know if you looked at your trophies on your PS3, Smith, but that motherfucking sync took forever.
Oh, yeah, they've definitely improved that. It got to the point where I checked it twice and never checked it again, just looking fucking awesome.
Dude, it was like you'd check it, and then you'd click the game, and then go back, and every single game had to load its trophies, and it was like, fuck me. Turn my PS3 off, it's going to be quicker.
Right.
Shit was annoying.
I just always found it quite confusing that it could load up a massive 3D game world in 30 seconds, but take half hour to load a few pictures.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the PS4 load times in general are way better than they used to be on the PS3.
Yeah,
I've got no issues with other than the fact you've got to fucking install everything.
Yeah, it is annoying.
That's really fucking. And it's like when you install it, right? So it's installed. It starts to play. I'm like, okay. And I go and click play. Oh, you can't do this. You got to put the update on first. Why don't you just do that with the fucking installation? And you can't install the update while the game's running. So you then got to close the game down again, then launch the update, let it update, and then go back in and do it.
Ghost of Twitch insults. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here? What's going on here is we're playing Mario.
Twitch lawsuits, you fool.
Oh, lawsuits. Well, whatever.
This is the Suck My Controller podcast. The Game is Hero stuff, where we spend half an hour annoying each other.
Twitch lawsuits. I like that one actually.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're trolling, who read about that guy who bought the Xbox picture off eBay?
What?
He bought an Xbox picture for like, what was it, 450 euros?
Oh no!
A blurry picture.
It wasn't even a good picture, was it? It was
it was terrible. Yeah.
I thought about putting up my box on eBay because every once in a while you see people. Back. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
you got a free system. I was just reading it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, if the eBay listing said plainly this is a picture of an Xbox.
It said it was a picture of an Xbox. He quoted something along the lines of, it said picture, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyway. It's like the only thing more stupid than that was apparently he was buying it for his 4-year-old son.
No,
I like to think I spoiled.
No, don't have a son. You're so stupid. You bought a picture of an Xbox.
It's too late.
Poor kid's gonna be fighting a losing battle,
I know, man.
Oh, he paid $750 for the Xbox. Or that's only that 450 euros, probably.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, that's just gross.
I bet the guy that sold the fucking thing was well happy.
Thanks.
Early Christmas, kids, fucking sorted.
Right. But we could probably move on since we're talking about news-ish stuff. We could move on to the news. News.
No, don't Nintendo it.
News. In Nintendo news,
there's a fucking surprise.
Nintendo went to the VGX. It's the first time they've ever been to that awards ceremony or whatever. And I thought there was going to be something cool, like maybe Metroid, maybe show off the new Zelda. And what did they do? They showed Donkey Kong, which
Guys,
we've already...
seriously, Donkey Kong is the shit, all right?
Reggie's all Cranky Kong in it. But that's what they showed, is that there is Cranky Kong's going to be in the next Donkey Kong, which is cool. I mean, I guess I'm sure that game will be good, but on the other hand, like, I don't care. Like, Donkey Kong will be good. It will be Donkey Kong. It'll be side-scrolling. It'll be difficult. It'll be fun. Great. But that's not... Come on, guys.
We already knew it was coming. It's not something you show.
Right. Like, in an event that's full of, like, world premieres, like, talking about Cranky Kong, not going to cut it.
It's Nintendo. It's not...
Yeah, they don't show anything until they're ready for it.
Yeah, and even then, it's never anything that fucking exciting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, homie. That's exciting stuff.
Pokemon game on the Wii U. Just be done with it, or give us the Monster Hunter Online game instead.
Yeah. Well, Monster Hunter is coming. Monster Hunter 4 is out in Japan.
Fuck, I don't live in Japan.
I know, but that's for the 3DS, not for the Wii U.
Fuck, isn't a handheld success?
Yeah. Fuckers and their handheld success. But yeah, there's tons of stuff at the VGXs.
The VGXs.
The VGX or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. I don't know. They had that one guy from that online show. What's it, Joel McHale or whatever?
Oh, I don't know.
Dude's an asshole.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was just stupid. Like 9/10 of his jokes about video gamers were about how they are sad sacks in their living room wearing diapers because they apparently can't go to the bathroom or something.
Dude, no lie, right? Fuck, if they weren't so expensive, I'd wear adult diapers. Just
oh my god, no, dude! I'm trying to get away from that stereotype, and then you say some bullshit like that.
I'm a fat, lazy guy that likes to spend his time wasting his life playing video games on the sofa rather than socializing or bettering myself through any forms of education.
Oh my god.
Sorry if I conform to the stereotype. It's just how I roll, bruv.
Did you guys have any other news that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I've got tons of news. We haven't got any news. Destiny launch date was revealed.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking wankers.
You seem pretty upset about that.
Upset about that.
Yeah.
Upset about that.
You seem very upset about that.
Yeah, I'm very
You what,
upset
mate?
about it. It's the only fucking game I want on the PS4, and I gotta wait till what? Fucking September.
Yeah. Alex had some
Fucking
choice
release the next
words for you on
generation.
Facebook.
What?
Alex had some choice words for you on Facebook.
Yeah, fuck him.
Whoa.
He's probably an Xbox fanboy now, anyway. No, but it's obviously it's not, you know, it's not make or break, and we all want the game to be good. So the longer it's in development, the better it is. Usually,
Right.
sometimes. So yeah, it's disappointing. So yeah, just depends on how much you're hyped for it, I suppose. But what we're going to do about it? It's not like they're going to change their mind based on my opinion, is it?
Right. Well, I mean, Alex did have something productive to say in that thing, and that was, you know, I would rather them make a better game, a more polished game, than have it, you know, not as polished.
Yeah, no, I can totally understand that. It's just if they do this big delay and then release a shit game.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
then
it's
people.
pissed off.
But it's Bungie. They make good stuff.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of faith for it. Anyway, that's been announced in September. Obviously, there is still the potential to have more delays and stuff. It could be a Christmas title for next year.
Right.
We never know what's around the corner. What else we got? The PlayStation 4. Just want to say this is nothing to do with the Xbox One.
Okay.
The PlayStation 4 is the fastest selling console in UK history.
It's no surprise that the PlayStation 4 sold faster than the Xbox One in the UK.
Why not?
Because the PlayStation 4 statistically does better than the Xbox in the UK.
That's because over here we don't just buy what we're told to buy. We buy the best thing.
Oh, please.
You see, let me see the numbers. Sold over 1 million units in its first 24 hours, which is quite good.
Yeah.
The Sony PSP was actually the previous holder of that record.
So we see how smart the European buyers are.
Probably, yeah. I did just fuck that a little bit. In total, at the point of that announcement a week ago, the PS4 had sold 2.1 million units worldwide.
Yeah.
So quite an achievement. It's a good launch. I think overall, both the Xbox and the PS, relatively smooth compared to last generation.
So far, yeah. I think
there's not been any mass reports of...
And I think there's something to be said where everybody's talking about the death of video games with handheld games and stuff like that, and then we have, you know, one of the best launching console seasons.
I think across the board, I don't think there's a loser here. I think both Sony and Microsoft
did pretty well.
Fuck. People are happy that have paid for the consoles, you know. So overall, it's very positive.
Yeah,
that's a good thing, you know, because they can stop worrying about fixing consoles or this, that. They can just get into the games now,
right? And
fixing the streaming on the PS4.
That's not going to change, dude.
Fucking hope so, because it must have to change. It's pointless right now. What else have we got? A little one. Sony announced that they were bringing original shows to the PSN. I believe this was already discussed way back, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think Microsoft talked about doing a Halo series too, didn't they?
Yeah, they had like that one dude that does the sci-fi stuff. Right? Yeah, Spielberg, like looking over production for it.
That does the sci-fi stuff.
I just don't care. Like
one of the most celebrated directors in the history of movie making.
I know, but
guy does the sci-fi.
But it's a video game like TV series or whatever. Like I just don't care. Like I'm sure
sometimes they can be really good.
Yeah, I mean that World of Warcraft movie is supposed to be okay. That's in production right now.
Which doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, the hype train for WoW is over. It's been over. Like, the movie needed to come out
a long time ago.
Like 3 years ago, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because basically it's going to attract the fantasy crowd, obviously. And if a lot of that fantasy crowd haven't played World of Warcraft, there is potential for it to bring some more numbers in, you know?
Sure.
But, you know, it's just going to... Are they going to tell around, like, in the film, like, yeah, I'm level 20, I can wear this weapon now? They're probably not. They're not going to capture the essence of the game, are they?
No, well, I don't think it's supposed to be.
Right.
I just can't. Every route I think it can take, it just becomes that South Park episode.
Yeah. Which is a great episode.
Which did it right, yeah. So.
It was brilliant. But yeah, I definitely got to see some of that. What else have we got? Oh, there are rumours that Naughty Dog will be featuring co-op in their currently unannounced next title.
Wait, no, they announced their title.
No, this is something else.
Oh.
This come up after everything was discussed. It was just a random posting on LinkedIn and their official website asking for...
Co-op developers?
Co-op game designer. specifically in the third-person genre. So,
well, that could be for Uncharted.
it could be Uncharted, could be what Last of Us, I suppose.
Could be Last of Us 2, but I think it'd be much more likely to be the title that's already been announced that's in
I
development.
don't know. I think this is so they're going to announce a title before they've started development on one of the biggest aspects of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking about?
There'll be another one coming up soon. What else have we got?
No, dude, they take
What?
years to develop those games.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe a year.
yeah.
No, a couple years. Uncharted, a couple years.
We've got new details for Destiny, the release date, along with a new video that will be going up on the site here shortly. I haven't watched it, but it's Destiny, new video. Looks good.
Yep.
Can't go wrong. Similar video released for Elder Scrolls Online, detailing character progression and character creation.
Don't care. The game looks like trash.
How does it look like trash?
Elder Scrolls Online, dude. We played it. That shit was boring as hell. Unless they fix
Played
it.
what, half an hour?
Yeah, and I was already fucking bored.
I played for.
Yeah, Johnny played it for a little bit longer than I did because I was just like, I'm done, dude. This is an MMO. This is MMO ass MMO.
It was pretty much nothing special about it.
We'll see.
Nothing.
Anyways, the video up.
The classes are so. What was it? Varied, new, whatever you want to call it. They are edgy, I guess you could say.
Sure.
It's classes.
I
To
don't
an
even
extent.
remember the classes. There was like a Sun Knight and a fucking just
A paladin.
basically.
Anyway, the character creation and the progression is very good. So if you want to watch the video, head on to Game with Heroes after this podcast. I will have the post up there. What else have we got? Yeah, people are still really pissed off about Shenmue 3.
Oh, that it's not happening.
Yeah, like everyone took to Twitter to hashtag give you the Shenmue license back. Yu Suzuki said he'd be happy to go. He'd happily move to the United States to work on it if he was given the freedom to do so. And despite the fact the game is probably one of the most requested sequels in fucking history of gaming, there was only like 100,000 people tweeted it.
Well, that and that Last Guardian thing, dude. Every fucking conference, everybody's like, "Is Last Guardian coming? Is Last?" No, fucking, it's not. Settle down.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't 100,000. It was 10,000. 10,000 people tweeted it. That was it.
Oh, that's not that much.
No, it's not. It's a fucking speck at the end of the day. They said it for, well, we were going to release it, but actually now there's this much interest, we're not going to.
I mean, you just lose
else we
interest
got?
after so long.
Got some Titanfall
People
stuff.
move on.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. I figured we were going to talk about it. I was just pissing through the news that we weren't actually going to discuss.
Oh, okay.
Pissing through.
Telltale revealed in the bio. What's that shooting game called? The stupid cartoony one?
Borderlands.
Borderlands, yeah, a spin-off of Borderlands in Telltale's typical storytelling style, along with a Game of Thrones series coming in 2014.
Telltale doing it right, as far as I'm
Well, I
concerned.
don't know. I mean, so
Trying
far,
to make
like,
bank.
Yeah.
they're hit and miss for me. Loved The Walking Dead. Did not like The Wolf Amongst Us, whatever the fuck that's called. Didn't
Well,
like
maybe
it.
you just didn't like that story.
No, that's what I mean. So right now it's hit and miss. It's 50-50.
Well,
It's
you
a-
don't.
it's-
You didn't like
yeah.
Borderlands. You don't like Borderlands. No, you don't like Borderlands.
I'm
Fuck.
not a big Borderlands though.
Which you fucking idiot.
Elijah Wood is joining the Broken Age voicing cast.
Yep.
I think he's Frodo, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't care.
And
It's like
also-
Harry Potter. It doesn't matter what he's in. He's still Harry Potter.
And it's all whatever. Jack Black's also in that game as a voice.
I love Jack Black.
Yeah. What else?
2 videos for Titanfall featuring the ogre and something else.
Strider, Titan.
Yeah, which
So this is
was
the first time that they've shown that there's going to be different classes of Titans.
mildly entertaining for about 15 seconds.
Oh, please, dude, that game looks fucking fantastic. I'm all about
Dude,
that game.
It's a mech game. They're never that popular.
It's
man.
going to be. It's better than just a mech game.
You've not played it.
No, but it's going to be better than just a mech game.
I hope it flops catastrophic.
No, dude, that game's going to be so much fucking fun. I cannot wait to play that game.
No, I think it's one of the most anticipated titles on the Xbox One, really, isn't it?
Yep.
The most, yeah, so. I'm not bothered. It doesn't look interesting.
No, please. It just doesn't look interesting because you don't got an Xbox One.
What are we talking about?
That's the only reason
I
why.
could get one if I want one.
You had one.
Don't want one. I did have one, and I sold it on eBay for a really nice fucking profit, actually. That shit was well worth it.
But yeah,
are you gonna talk about the fucking trailer or what?
Sure. The Strider is, I mean, like I said, it shows the different mechs, so it confirms that there's going to be different classes of mechs. Like the Strider class is a faster, more agile mech, where they showed an Ogre, which is more melee focused. You know, stronger hull, that kind of junk. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They talked a little bit more about how the story mode is going to work, and they confirmed that there also is going to be a more traditional multiplayer section, at least, where, you know, if you don't want any of the story bits or whatever while you're playing it, or you want less of the story bits while you're playing it, that's going to be an option for you. I think that's important for some people, but I'm looking forward to see how they handle the whole story as they go forward. Yeah, but that's all I ever... I don't know, they showed some mechs. They look good.
Meh.
Please, dude.
I mean, I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
So.
What else did they show? They showed this really cool game, which I was talking to Smith about it, and he didn't seem to give any two shits about it. What was that game called?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this, Johnny?
I have not.
Okay, 4-man team building this game.
Okay.
They build a universe, like literally a universe, where you can go explore planets and fight with people, and then get in your ship and drive off into space, and anything that you can see you can fly to, and you can go explore. I mean, it sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I need more info on that. Like,
ships are shooting at each other in space. Like they wanted to make it like real life, where, you know, there might be some shit on planets that you got to deal with, or there might not, or you know, if there's people there, you might have to deal with like PvP people, and it's constantly online. It's always what's that word where it's changing, but it's up...
procedurally generated.
No, not that. It is procedurally generated, but there's the other word where it's persistence. That's it. It's a persistent online world. So as you're changing it, as you're doing things, it's changing for everyone all the time.
Yep.
I just thought the grass looked ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It was bright red. Literally, I watched the whole point of the trailer. The only thing I came out of it, remember, damn, that grass was red.
Well, that's a different... It's an alien world, dude. Maybe there's red grass on that planet.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not gonna lie. The concept is extremely appealing.
Yep.
But there's a lot of things they can get wrong.
You can get a lot of things wrong.
You know, I mean, when you're bringing a lot of systems into a single game,
yeah,
that quite often results in sacrificing quality across the board. You know, for example, the FPS won't be as good as the best FPS games today. The space exploration won't be as good as EVE Online. You know, so it's, I don't know, interesting to see what happens with it though.
You get in your ship and you drive off the planet into space.
I was more impressed with the fact that he shot a hole through an asteroid and then flew through it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then there was like some fucking giant space worm, and then some Star Wars ship battles where they zipped off in light speed and stuff.
Yeah.
Did look good. I'm not saying I just...
No, you told me it looked like shit.
Well, how much can 4 people do, dude? The textures didn't look all that good. The interior on the ship looked a bit sloppy.
It's first person all the time.
So?
I don't know. It was just a fact. It's first person all the time.
I'm just letting you know.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see exactly what happens with it.
Yeah. I think it's an ambitious goal of theirs to take on that.
It's nice to see. It's just sad that it takes 4 developers to fucking try and change things rather than a big company. You know, it's quite an undertaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the people that made Beautiful Joe. I don't know if you remember that, Johnny.
Yes, I did not play it, but it was on the game.
Yeah.
Okay, too.
What else came out of the VGAs? We talked about Telltale and they're doing shit.
Yeah. Again, I'm more interested in Game of Thrones than I am the Borderlands one.
Yeah, because you don't like Borderlands. But I don't know. There's some kooky, crazy characters in Borderlands.
No, see, that's what I was going to say before you rudely interrupted. I actually like some of the characters in Borderlands.
Yeah.
You know, having watched some live streams and stuff like that, there are some quirky characters in there I would like to see
Yeah.
It's just the other one where when you start the game talking to a frog as a werewolf. It just my imagination has boundaries.
Apparently.
So I don't know.
And does your imagination include a toad in a cat suit?
What?
Toad in a cat suit.
Don't know.
Dude, later in the game, Bowser's in a cat suit.
Really?
Okay.
Have we got anything else to discuss here before I just vomit Nintendo?
Bowser in a cat suit's fucking adorable. And scary at the same time.
Stop saying adorable.
Tomb Raider coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's going to sell much better than what it didn't on this current gen.
Why
Why would they do that?
I don't know. They put Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U and the Batman on Wii U. They're just
porting
cheap
it.
to port over, apparently. So they're just going to do it.
I think somebody was actually really smart, and they tweeted this to them during the show. It was like, is this a precursor of you guys working on another game, and you just want to get your engine into next gen so that you have some practice with it? And I think that's probably true.
Could be.
They're just getting some like, hey, let's poke around in these new consoles, see what we can do with them.
What was that ridiculous number they wanted to have for Tomb Raider? It was like
It was just
Like
the
7 million or
unachievable,
something like that in a week.
Oh my god! Yeah, a week exactly. A week for like a month. I was like, yeah, 25 million in the first month. No.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was 7 million, but it did end up selling like 7. I don't remember. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
We talked about Borderlands. Oh, they showed some more Quantum Break stuff, which looks interesting.
Yeah.
The developer Remedy, the guys that do Alan Wake.
Yep.
And I don't know. There's still so much not known about that game. It's hard to get real excited for it.
Right.
Like there's ties to a TV show or something. I just don't. They talked about the gameplay a little bit more this time, which is good. It's like you can manipulate time because of an accident that happened. So it's,
yeah.
So it's like Spider-Man, except with time accident instead of spider accident.
Okay.
I was bit by a time spider, and now I can control time briefly.
Stick of Truth stuff. They showed a trailer.
That's actually coming up pretty soon, isn't it? Or did they push it back?
No, they pushed it back. I don't know. That's like what I don't remember. March next year or something.
Oh wow! I thought it was supposed to come out this month, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it got pushed back from that. It did at one point was going to be launched in this month and got pushed back. They showed some gameplay. It looks exactly like the TV show, like you're watching the TV show.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that just the styling of that looked really cool.
Yeah.
And also I like how Matt Parker and Trey Smith. Is that their name? Trey Parker and Matt Smith. That's it. Trey Parker and Matt Smith. I was just messing up their names. They're making fun of how long it's taking them to make a game. When they were on the VGXs, they're like, they were announcing an award. I forget what award they were announcing, but there's like, they actually managed to make a fucking game, and we can't seem to do that. So,
so they win.
So I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Broken Age, we talked about that. Elijah Wood's in that. That's that Tim Schafer adventure game.
Got a bunch of money for?
Yep, from Kickstarter.
Okay.
Thief. They showed some gameplay for Thief.
Meh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like Dishonored, but I don't know if they're gonna do it as well as Dishonored did. Is the thing.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't do a whole lot wrong in that game, so they are setting themselves quite a difficult challenge if that's what they're trying to replicate.
I mean, yeah, it's a little different from that, but yeah, definitely.
Have you guys seen the new Dying Light video was pushed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What do you think? I was like, it just looks so much like Dead Island.
Yeah, and that's the first thing I thought too when I was watching, and that gave me like a real like feeling.
Yeah, because that game doesn't leave a good
Last
taste in
one.
the back of your throat, does it?
Yeah.
But the video is like, because the first one I saw, it was in a typical tropical setting, and I don't think I'd done it any favors.
Right.
Because straight away, the setting was identical, and then the newer one's in a more urban setting, but it's still You know, smash a zombie in the face, back up a few inches, smash another one in the face, back up a few inches, walk in a straight line. You know, it's just, I don't know. I think there was a time in the industry where the zombie thing was exploding, and then a lot of big guys said, "Right, let's sit down and do something really cool." When it's taken them so long to fucking do it.
Yeah.
But zombie craze isn't what it was, you know.
Dying Light. That's by Zombie Studios.
I know Warner Bros. Are publishing it. I don't know who.
Yeah.
It's actually it's developed by the same people that do Dead Island, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
I think Smith's right on this one. Go to N4G and it's like on the top list.
Because you think like, oh my god, first thing, Dying Light PS4 game runs at 1080p. Everybody freak out over fucking resolution gate.
Techland or something. I can't stand that fucking resolution argument.
Oh my god! Kill zombies in 1080p.
Oh yeah, it is Techland. That is the people that did Dead Island.
Yeah, that's why it looks similar. 'Cause it's the same fucking engine and everything.
Yeah. Because it's the same thing with more parkour.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, not overly excited for that, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Oh man. Anything else that you guys want to talk about in the news?
No.
No. I mean, news is kind of dying. I mean, VGX was huge. There was a lot of cool stuff that came out, but
yeah, it's the end of the year shit now, isn't it? And
right.
Everyone just wants to get Christmas done and out of the fucking way.
It's beginning to look a lot like
fuck off, dude.
Christmas.
That's all we have. Fucking Christmas music.
Soon the bells will toll.
Please stop. I will kill myself live on Twitch TV.
That'd probably get us some hits.
Probably more than our conversation, to be totally honest. Yes.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Play Mario, I guess.
Yeah. What do we usually go on to now? The questions that nobody put a fucking post up for again.
I thought you were doing that.
It's not my fucking responsibility, bitch.
So
is there anyone actually watching right now?
Yeah, Darkest Fawn is.
If anybody's watching and has any questions relating to us, ourselves, the industry, anything at all, feel free to post a question on Twitch.
You just want to ask us a question. It doesn't even have to be like doesn't even have to be about video games. So
It doesn't. It's just anything.
So if you could only have one game that came out this year for Christmas, like if you were buying a Christmas game for somebody our age, what would it be? What's the one game?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed? Out of the whole year? Like, I'm talking beginning of the year?
I just think it's got the most shelf life out of the games that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And obviously, if GTA Online was better right now,
yeah,
it'd be GTA without doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But because, you do get through the story relatively quick in that in comparison to what's on offer in Assassin's Creed, but the online's just wank.
You get through the story relatively quick. You're still getting it, like, I don't know, at least 12 to 15 hours out of that story easily.
Yeah.
That's acceptable for today's games, whereas I personally want 40 or 50 hours out of my fucking single-player titles.
Yeah, that just doesn't happen.
You're getting
today,
that out
though.
of Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, where are you getting that?
Easily, I've easily put 25 to 30 hours into it.
Hello, Nezmeki.
Welcome back, dude. Good to see you again, although you've joined a bit late today, dude. We're on the questions.
We're on the questions already. So if you have any questions about video games this week, we talked about VGX. I don't know if you paid attention to any of the VGX stuff. Yeah, but right now we're talking about if we could have one video game this year, what would it be if we were buying it for Christmas for somebody?
Yeah, definitely Assassin's Creed for me.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny?
No, I'm going GTA. It's the game I had the most fun with this
GTA.
year. No.
Man, neither of you mentioned Last of Us at all.
Last of Us was great, but
yeah.
If I have to have one game this year, I can't just play that like 6 or 8 hours of the story and then go online and look for supplies or whatever over and over.
Right.
Not even look, just kill people. It's basically deathmatch.
Yeah.
But even without the multiplayer of GTA, you can still have a lot of fun just fucking around in the single player doing stunts and blowing shit up. Whereas Last of Us, once it's done, it's done. There really wasn't.
It's
I don't really want to ask
story.
You're going to point out fucking some Nintendo shit in you.
I don't know. You know, Pokemon is probably up there. That's
that's got to be up there, to be honest, isn't it? Just for the fucking pure amount of time you're going to get to play with it.
Right, yeah, it's such a long experience, and that you get so much out of, and there's still more coming too. But I really like BioShock Infinite.
You did speak about that game quite highly, so that'd be yours, would it? BioShock.
Yeah, it would probably be BioShock Infinite. I mean, it doesn't have any multiplayer, so I mean, I'm just talking about, it's not even necessarily time played, just as far as like a gaming experience. That probably has to be like the best story in a game I've seen ever, probably.
Interesting.
Or at least the one that I have enjoyed the most. Maybe I guess you can't say the best story in a game ever, because that's kind of presumptuous, but the one that I enjoyed the most, probably.
Good.
Oh, I'm glad.
Now,
I enjoyed it, but GTA for me.
Yeah, I mean, GTA was great. I mean, I had a fun time playing that game. It just didn't do a whole lot more for me than the other GTA games didn't already do.
See, I was really, really disappointed with 4.
Yeah.
And then this one was just like, oh my god, amazing.
I mean, yeah, the story was a lot better than in the past games.
And the characters were
really good. I mean, Trevor is just fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. It was a really fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, good times. It's been a pretty good year.
It has been, like, surprisingly, for like the last year before the next generation. A lot of times can be almost a downer.
Yeah.
But no, we had some great games this year.
Yeah, we trucked through pretty good.
Yes, I can totally agree with that. Oh, by the way, if you we do our Game of the Year awards at the end of the year. The Game of the Year. It's called crazy
concept.
You know, we just last year people missed out on, it's like, was it Far Cry 3? Was it came out early December?
Yeah, nobody
After
mentioned
already
that
given their Game of the Year awards away, and it's like that game deserved a hell of a lot more than what it got.
Right, that game was really good.
Yeah, our Game of the Year is from January 1st to December 31st. You know, like a real year, all 365 days of it.
Right.
That's how we do it. So if you check back on December 31st, we will have the Game of the Year up there. We've already made most of our choices. I think we're still bickering over the actual Game of the Year, aren't we? And the best multiplayer Game of the Year was still not quite...
I think the problem is for Game of the Year, I don't think any of us are on the same page for that one.
Right.
I think it's just Ryan's fault.
No!
To be honest.
Dude, you're talking about fucking FIFA 14 and shit.
No, as the best multiplayer, yes. Because that game is great fun multiplayer.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. You're bullshit.
Bullshit.
And then we have some very... Go on, sorry.
Online is... Or not online. Multiplayer is like, if I'm playing you, you're going to beat my ass. I'm not having fun with that.
Right.
If you're not on the same skill level, it's not fun for the other players.
Well, if they don't enjoy a game because they're losing their shit at it, that's not my fault.
Well,
Get
dude,
better.
when it's 13-0 in a fucking football game.
Oh, no, I don't trounce them that much. I think the biggest I'll probably beat them maybe 4 or 5-0. They do beat me as well.
Yeah.
On occasion, but yeah, it's not quite 13-0 and shit.
So we do have a question from Nesmeki. What is a game that you always liked when everyone hated? Or what is a game you hated when everyone liked?
I could answer that last bit about 1,000,000 times, because I hate almost everything everyone else likes by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a game you always liked when everyone hated?
It's quite difficult. It's a good question.
Yeah, it is a really good question. I mean, I'm trying to think of games in the past.
Again, the first one that comes to my mind was fucking Digimon on the PlayStation.
What are you doing?
It's so embarrassing.
What are you doing with your life?
Digimon.
Did you hear about this, Johnny? So Smith did an interview or something for a paper or for a live stream or something, and somebody asked what Smith's favorite game on the PlayStation was, and he froze up and said Digimon. Because he couldn't think of anything at the time.
Honestly, that's the first thing. Initially, and he said any other games, and I literally just sat there and said no.
Digimon's solid, bro. That Digimon game was a fucking good.
Good game. I really enjoyed.
I like that one. Yeah.
But at the same time,
the only one they ever got right. Yeah, but I mean, there's so many RPGs and shit that you could have said easily.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, Legend of the Guy. There's so many PS I like. Literally, as soon as I finish the interview, I went up to my mate and listed about 70 games that I'd love.
Yeah.
But just during the interview, my head just went a fucking blank.
I thought of a game. I really like Majora's Mask, and a lot of people really did not like Majora's Mask.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, I think people that actually played it a lot, I don't know, but I do hear a lot of hate for that game on the internet. Yeah. So Majora's Mask probably be one for me. Legend of Zelda game for the N64.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't see.
This
is why we need a question post so we can think of our answers.
Yeah.
Live questions put us on the spot.
And none of us got an answer except Ryan. He took a while. So
game that I hate that everyone liked. I don't like a lot of shooters that a lot of people like. Battlefield 3 especially, I just didn't like it. I understand what that game is, and I understand why people like it. It just has never been for me. And I keep looking at the Battlefield 4, and I want to play it, but it's broken as hell from
exactly.
all accounts on the internet right now. Is that shit is just broken, and that's too bad.
That's what happens when you rush shit out. I can't really think of one that I suppose sort of recently you had a lot. What was that? Amnesia.
You don't like Amnesia, or you did?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good experience. The way everyone spoke about it, like it was this whole new thing. They could finally scare you in video games, and for all intents and purposes, it's the same old stuff.
Right.
It's done in a very, very good way, but it's just like I almost hate it because it promised to be something completely different and ended up being very fucking similar.
Sure.
But that's quite a big one.
What was that name of that game that we saw at E3, that horror game? Do you remember? Evil is Dead, or
Evil Within? No. Is it?
The Resident Evil guy, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's Evil Within, isn't it? The Evil Within, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. That game
looked good.
Yeah, that game looked really good. Yes, it was The Evil Within, I believe.
Is that the one? What's this? There's the one I've been really looking forward to, and I can't actually remember what the fuck it's called. I just remember the image is.
Ooh.
It's like this weird, twisted, really white guy. Outlast?
Maybe.
Outlast. That's it.
Yeah, that's out.
Is it out?
Yeah, that's been out for a while.
No, it's a PlayStation 4 title.
I think it's coming to the PlayStation 4, but I'm pretty sure it's already out on PC. Outlast?
No, fucking excuse me, motherfucker. No, you're right. It's already on PC, but it's not on PlayStation 4 yet.
Right? Yeah. No.
I was where there was a PC release of it.
Yeah. It came out. It came out in October, like right before Halloween.
Oh, it's been hammered by the looks of it too.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked. A lot of people said it was good. A lot of people said it was bad. You know, horror sometimes is a hard one to review.
Oh, I'm just pissed off. I was really looking forward to that, and it's already on PC. So now it's like, well, I guess I'll just play it now rather than wait for the PS4 version.
Yeah. Oh, bummer.
But you know, we've been doing this a while. We should probably.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up. Sorry, I can't answer that question in more detail, Nesmeki, but it's a very good question. Very difficult, kind of put us on the spot there.
Yeah, no, it was a really good question.
Stuff like, what's your favorite color?
No.
We can do that one.
No, I like that question. That's
it's a good question. It's just like I can't think that fast on my feet at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. No, it's because you're over there on that island.
Yeah, bitch.
It's not an island. Here it is.
It's not an island. It's too big to be an island.
It's too big to be an island. It's landlocked, isn't it? Or it's waterlocked, isn't it?
Water in it.
No, it's not. We got Canada and Mexico above us.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of water down there in Mexico.
Yes, there is a little bit of water by Mexico, but Mexico also does.
Fuck you. There's no water in between us and Scotland.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, Scotland's attached.
No,
Idiot.
it's not.
What? No, Ireland's the one that's not. What is your geography? England and Scotland are attached. They're part of the same landmass.
Is that why they fight all the damn time?
We don't fight with Scottish people anymore. There's no point.
Well, you used to.
Yes, well, you used to fight with the fucking Indians all the time.
And then we killed them all.
Yeah.
We won.
Jesus.
Awful fuckers. We won. Yeah, it's mass genocide. But you won, so that makes it.
Do you know that?
Okay, don't talk about mass genocide over in Europe, brah.
What? England's never been involved in mass genocide.
Okay.
And you can't bring that Austrian motherfucker into here. He don't count.
You guys like forcibly take Ireland or something like that, and just like,
Not
slaughter
really.
Thus,
Forcibly
the NRA was created because they, or not the NRA. Jesus Christ.
The
IRA.
National Rifle
All right,
Association.
yep, the IRA.
Yeah. Let's go.
Everybody killing everybody.
Yeah. Do you know that 75% of the Indians were dead before they ever saw a white person?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that because of the smallpox blankets or?
Not even smallpox blankets, just smallpox in general. Yeah, spread so fast, like spread out to the West Coast before.
Yeah, germ warfare, you sick bastard.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
Who is that guy running around with you and Mario? Is that your friend?
No, that is a. So after you beat a level, you unlock ghosts or different Miis that will run around, which has helped me find some solid secrets in that game.
So it's like another player's ghost and
Yeah. Yeah, and then after you beat like the main game, then it unlocks speed ghosts. So like speed runs.
Oh, that's cool. So I just wanted to ask that 'cause I thought it was quite unique. But we should probably wrap this shit up right here.
Yep.
GamersHeroes.com website. You can see the Facebook and the Twitter on screen right now. The podcast is the same time every week, Sunday at 7 p.m. EST and midnight GMT. We're a little bit late today because we have to wait for Johnny to get outside work. But
thank you for coming, Johnny.
Yes, thank you for coming, Johnny.
I always enjoy you being here.
Extra bit of conversations where I don't have to speak to Ryan as much. It's nice to have that alternative choice. I want to thank all you guys for watching. If you've got questions and stuff, you can ask us on the podcast. You can put them on Facebook, all that jazz. We have some very, very exciting stuff here coming up in the next couple of months that we're not allowed to talk about yet. But make sure you keep checking back every week because you guys are going to be the first to hear about it. So
yeah,
check the podcast on a
you
Sunday.
guys wait for 2015. We're going to fucking wreck. I'm saying not 2014, 2015. Yep. Exciting stuff down the pipeline, guys.
Long game plan.
Long game. The 5-year plan. Yeah,
5-year plan.
2020.
Jesus Christ. All right. Be nice to one another. Take it easy.
Peace.